you have to understand that the premise of the business is offensive in this way. The premise is that when people are in debt and worried, they are more easily persuaded that someone can help them because they're desperate for help. And when someone tells them, you don't have to pay your bills anymore, and we're going to make a lot of your bills go away, that is like asking a 5-year-old if they want to get a Happy Meal. It is equivalent to that. And what is hard for me to understand is how your association thinks you can stop the inevitable march of regulation, lawsuits, enforcement actions, because I don't think you can produce statistics that show that you're helping anyone. I have prepared for this hearing. I'm not aware of any statistics that show that you've helped anyone. In fact, and let me ask Mr. Lehman this, it's my understanding, Mr. Lehman, that one of the problems in these lawsuits that are being brought by the Attorney Generals is the fights over discovery. That it has been very difficult to get the documents, to get the data, to be able to make sure that every fact is uncovered so that first, the members of Mr. Ansbach's organization have due process, but most importantly, whether or not these are civil cases for consumer action or whether or not these are criminal fraud cases. The premier auditing investigative agency in the world that has now determined that a number of your members engaged in flat-out fraud, uncontroverted facts. Now, are you going to ask those members to leave your organization because they have participated in this kind of activity? Are you going to take any action against them and clear out these clearly deceptive practices that are going on? Because I know why these people did this on the phone. They get paid by how many people they sign up, correct?
Not all do, no ma'am.
Are you telling me that the people that he did these case studies on, are they all your members or just some of them?
I do not know.
Well, let me read them to you. Web Credit, are they one of your members?
Senator, we have 200 members. I do not know all.
You don't have a list with you?
No ma'am, I do not.
Is Procore Debt Solution a member of yours?
Ma'am, I just saw the GA report well, actually I have not seen the report, so
okay.
I don't know.
Well, you understand the credibility gap that exists in this hearing, I assume, by now.
Senator, what I understand is that there are serious problems that we need to talk about. And what I also understand is that there is an attempt to say that because there are serious problems that nobody should do business in this industry. And with that, I absolutely disagree.
Well, I will tell you that you've got, since the chairman's in a frisky mood, as Desi Arnaz would say, you've got some splaining to do. There is a serious issue facing this country. I will not sit on this committee, and I know the chairman. The chairman will not, and I know, having gone through the confirmation for the new commissioner at the FTC, I can't decide which is worse, the freecreditreport.com or you guys. You are preying upon the fears of people. You're making a lot of money, and you're delivering a substandard product, and many, many times you're engaging in fraud to get the customers by promising them something that you know is not true, that they can quit paying their bills, that you've had 100% success, that you're going to settle the debts and your record of success, and you had so few dropouts, on and on and on. And, you should just tell your members, and I look forward to learning will you give us the list of all 200 of your members?
Yes, ma'am. I will talk again, I'm not the legislative director, and I'm not the executive director, and I'm not the owner of the trade group. My plan is to go back to our board and say this is important and we should publish the list. So assuming that, then yes, ma'am, you have my word.
Okay, well, I will be checking in with the Missouri Attorney General. We are told that Credit Solutions of America is one of your members?
Yes, ma'am.
And if they have to keep fighting for discovery, I think the United States Congress is going to have their back. So I think the word needs to go out. If you can prove what you say, I suggest you get to proving it.